The Office Reports variable window includes a variety of features to create new derived variables. This can be necessary in order to calculate and produce the needed information in tables and charts. The button New Variable contains a number of features to create derived variables, but also the variables include shortcuts to derived variables. From the date variable you can create a derived variable showing weeks, months, or in this case quarters. You can easily adjust the categories by changing both the text and the formulas behind the categories. All derived variables are based on formulas which can be edited. When all imported variables are red, then the derived variables are blue. The next example is a text variable from which we can create categories. In this example, the text variable is about brands. Office Reports will produce one category per each unique text. It might be relevant to merge some of the categories. If you press the category button, you can now merge the categories and edit the category texts. Based on a numerical variable, we can create intervals. Select the variable age and press Create Intervals. Select 3 and Office Reports will create a categorical variable with 3 intervals. Office Reports detects the lowest and the highest value and splits the data into 3 categories, each with an equal span. Again, the text and the formulas can be edited. The numerical NPS score contains values from 0 to 10. If you press Create Categories, Office Reports will create one category per each of the numbers 0 to 10. Now click the Categories button and you can now easily merge the categories into 3. 0 to 6 are detractors. 7 to 8 are passives. And finally 9 and 10 promoters. If you prefer promoters as the first category, you can move the categories up and down in the list. The button New Variable contains options for copying, merging and grouping variables, as well as to create new variables from scratch. Let's start copying a variable. Select a scale variable and create a copy. In the copy, we would like to add a category showing a top 2 box, so we press the Categories button and add a net of the 2 categories, Strongly Agree and Agree, and name it Top 2. Now collapse the categories and we will see the button create other variables like this one. As we, in the dataset, got a number of scale variables that we would like to organize with a top 2 box, this button is a neat shortcut to produce the derived variables in just one process. Another new variable feature is merge. We can merge a number of categorical variables, for example the variable gender containing 2 categories and the derived variable age containing 3 categories. The result is a derived variable that combines the gender and age categories. Sometimes we need to group variables. In this example, 4 variables are related to training and different Office applications. Each variable contains the categories 0 and 1. We would like to group these into one multiple variable, so we add a new group variable and pick the variables. In the group variable, we would like to exclude all categories with the value 0, and the output is a group variable containing 4 categories plus a new missing category. You can also create a variable entirely on your own. Name the variable, add a text, and select the type. In this case, a categorical variable. You can now manually enter a category, give it a name, and now use the formula editor to define the content.